Okay, so let's move on to number 3, living space. So in a nutshell, Donna, what do you mean? What do you talk about when you explain the need to create space in where you live?
This is really about trying to create frictionless living. And so if I think about the opposite of that, if I'm living in a world that has a lot of friction, it would mean that it's just getting out the door to go to work or get the kids off to school or whatever is hard, because we can't find the kids' bags, we can't find their school uniform, we can't find their runners. Suddenly they tell you it's a sports carnival and now you've got to find the sports uniform, or then you can't find your keys, and then you can't find your glasses and the sunglasses, and you can't find your wallet, and all of that chaos that happens is friction. And so if we're in a living space where we're literally losing things, tripping over each other, can't find stuff, then it's just that much harder to do the world. And so I hate to be a bit of a nana about this one, but this one really is the idea of a place for everything and everything in its place. And so you have a place for the keys, and when you get out of the car, you put them back. You have a place for your handbag or your wallet or your whatever you have. I mean, think about all the things you lose. For me, it's, you never have a torch when you need one. You can never find a screwdriver when you need one. Even lip balm, where's my lip balm? I can't find my lip balm anywhere. So it's really figuring out, where do I want things to be? But the real trick is, so I use the lip balm and then I put it back. So this is a classic moment of your future self will thank you. You get out of the car, hang your keys, because it's your future self that will find them. That's that little bit of activity that we do, because the opposite happens if we don't take that extra, literally 10 seconds just to put stuff back. And so to do that, to have that frictionless living, there's a couple of things we need to think about. You probably need to declutter. Cannot recommend enough. Getting a skip a couple of times a year and just emptying the house out of accumulated stuff, or taking it to St. Vinny's, or, obviously we don't want to chuck things that are value. So take it to St. Vinny's or sell it on Gumtree or whatever. But it's really good to declutter stuff. And then, of course, to decomplicate. Where are there too many steps? So really it's about being frictionless, and we decomplicate just by saying, do you know what, it's too hard to do some of these things. How do I make some of this stuff easier, particularly for my future self?